Ciao ragazzi, my name is Orville and today is episode 3 of season 1 of Nerd Likes Girls. Before we start, make sure to watch my previous episodes of Nerd Likes Girls in the card section at the top right. Okay, today we're going to be talking about two girls. Again. Now, remember when I told you guys in episode 2 how halfway through 3rd grade in that hypocritical Christian school, I was going back to my old school? You know, the one where episode 1 took place? You guys remember, right? Good. Anyways, before that transition happened, there were two girls besides Hit Girl and Gabby that impacted my life. We're going to call one Baeonce.
Orville, why are you calling her Baeonce?
It's probably what you're wondering. First of all, it's Baeonce and not Beyonce. Second of all, the girl I'm literally talking about looked a lot like Baeonce. Now, the other girl, we're gonna call her Mary. That might be her real name. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. She kind of had an impact on my life. Oh, okay, not really, but we're still gonna mention her. So while I was getting bullied by Gabby and her band of bitches, there was this girl I was interested in. Her name was Baeonce, and she was pretty.
My nigga, you need to chill with that.
I'm sorry.
Now, alright, now look, this was during my naive days of being a boy who only liked cute and popular girls. Because society made me this way. I remember Baeonce and I had a good relationship actually. She was really nice and very friendly, and I was still the inarticulate and nerdy guy. But the only problem was that at the time, she was in 4th grade and I was in 2nd. Yeah. So that made things weird and more complicated because here I am talking to this older, beautiful girl, and yet I know it ain't gonna work out because she has her life with older people and I have my life with my people. Actually, I remember this one time I was on a school trip and my friend Chris, you know who you are. If you're watching this video, you know who you are. But I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about a different one. Anyways, Chris knew I liked Baeonce. So during the final minutes of the trip, Baeonce comes to talk to us, and out of the blue, Chris says,
Baeonce, Orville likes you.
When I heard this, I got so mad I forgot what I did. We were near a pond, so I either pushed him in that pond or ran away. Yeah, I remember running away. And see, at the time, Chris was my boy. Y'all know what I'm saying? He broke the bro code. I remember Baeonce being shocked and saying something while also smiling. Man, I felt so embarrassed. It's like a spoiler.
What about Mary though?
Now, I don't know how I met Mary. All I remember is that she was very pretty. And she was a nerd. So you would have thought that I would have pursued that. And I tried to, but I learned the hard way that Mary was in 5th grade. So that happened, and y'all know the ending.
What happened?
Mary and I slowly stopped talking. And when I was making my transition from the church school to my old school, I dropped out early until I went to my old school. Meaning, I didn't see Baeonce anymore. One time my mom had to get some school form or some shit at the church school, so I went with her. While she was at the office, I heard a familiar voice behind me.
Orville? Baeonce?
This was an awkward moment. At the time, even though she knew I liked her, I still wanted to tell her how I felt. This was a girl I knew for a school year and a half, guys. And throughout every girl I met during that time, none could compare to her. This was my chance to make things right. All of a fucking sudden, because God doesn't give half a shit about my love life, my mom and I had to rush out of the school. I looked back at Baeonce with one arm reaching out towards her, and my other arm was grabbed by my mom while she was pulling me towards the exit. At the last second, I said,
I love you, Baeonce!
She looked at me confused, and thus the doors had shut closed. I never saw Baeonce again. My life sucks. You know, recently I gained the perspective that I don't need a girlfriend and that there are relationships stronger than the love even couples promise would be forever. I wish I had gained this perspective sooner, But if you guys want to know that story behind that, you're going to have to watch season 2, which won't be coming out for years to come.
Wait, what? Orville, you're not making any sense.
So what's the moral of the story? Well, if you ever have interest in a girl, ask them their age. I know, gentlemen, it's apparently rude to ask a girl's age, but how? Like, what the fuck? Ask her age and then proceed. Because you don't want to be 22 years old going out with a 50-year-old that looks like they're 24 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also referencing this to men. Also, another lesson. Don't tell your friends who you like. You may not care whether they tell or not, but the thing is that you should try to develop that friendship into something deeper than puppy love. If the person you want to gain a relationship with gets a spoiler, they won't be too happy because you would have put them in a tough spot. I have both experienced this many times and have only spoiled the dinner once, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways guys, you know what to do. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, let's try to get to 200 subscribers before August of 2016. That way I can start doing my own shout out series. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.